These shooting secrets have me playing 2K26 like I'm cheating. I shoot over 77% from three. I went on a 96 game win streak, and I have over a 96 win percentage. You don't need a device to time your jump shots. You don't have to cheat. All you need is your thumb. If your 3-point percentage is trash right now, don't worry, because I'm gonna be saving you in this video. This is without a doubt the easiest 2K to shoot on ever. And with the simple tips in this video, you'll be shooting over 70% from three in no time. All I ask is that you guys subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have watched me before, but you are actually not subscribed. So go down below, make sure you subscribe. Let's get closer to 900K. Hit that red subscribe button and tap it with the streams on Twitch. I'm probably live right now, twitch.tv/solo_, link in the description. What's up, guys? It's Solo back with another video. Now today I'm going to be turning you guys into some shooting gods. And if you had any doubt that maybe I'm a bum, I'm not like a good shooter, here's the proof. 77 win percentage in over 1,000 games, 96 win percentage, which equates to an insane record. What is it actually? It is a 1,046-43 record. And my number one shooting tip is making sure you have on the right jump shot. There are scientifically, statistically proven better jump shots than others. Some of them are going to be faster. Some of them are going to be more uncontestable. Some of them are going to give you a bigger green window. So you just make sure you have on one of the good jump shots. Now, the thing is, you watching this video, you might have a 6'2" build. You might have a 6'7". You might have a 7'4". I don't know what build you have. I don't know what 3-point rating you have. So all of these builds get different jump shots. But lucky for you, if you want the statistically proven best jumpers, you're going to want to go to NBA2KLab.com. I'll put a link in the description. You guys can see all the different tools they have. They run a bunch of tests. Like if you look at the premium stuff, that's really what you want. You can see they have a bunch of data on custom jump shots. They have over 100 right now. They have a custom jump shot recommender where you can connect your controller and find the best jump shot for your build and your exact latency. I think that's the craziest thing they low-key have on here. They have the fastest motion styles, all that. Before all the premium data, you do have to pay like $7, but they did give me a code this year. So code SOLO is going to give you 20% off. So it's like only a few dollars for all of this data that they're running. They find the jumpers with the biggest green window, the fastest jumpers, all that. Okay, so now we have some clips of me playing 2K26. This is literally from yesterday. Look at the shots that I'm hitting. I mean, that one was literally shot from Yucatan. This one as well. Deep Bomber, by the way, is a crazy takeover. We'll talk about that more later. Right here, I'm gonna hit a crazy contested one. That's like a 7-footer jumping at me, 47% contested. So these tips that I'm gonna give you today are gonna give you the confidence to pull all of these shots that I am pulling. I'm just dropping people straight on their ass. Right here, another one. Bro, I'm telling you, this isn't like rare clips. This is actually how I play right here. 7 for 7 game. This is normal. With the shooting tips I'm about to give you, you're going to be having the confidence like as if you are cheating when you are playing 2K26. Now, my number one shooting tip. This is the tip that has me shooting like as if I have a Zen. It has me shooting with all of the confidence in the world. It is going to be rhythm shooting. Now, if you guys haven't seen, rhythm shooting is pretty, I don't want to say broken, but a lot of people are saying it's broken this year. It's very OP. Last year it gave you a boost. This year it doesn't give you a boost, but if you guys know anything about rhythm shooting, watch on the bottom of the screen right here. It has a tempo and it has a timing. So there's two things you have to time, or at least that was the case last year. This year, you only have to green the tempo. So right there, I greened both of them. I mean, dude, I'm greening from the wrong 3-point line. This is okay right there. Tempo excellent, timing slightly early. And when you turn on your shot meter, it looks even crazier because look, I'm not in the green window. So once again, but you don't have to get it in the green window for it to be green with rhythm shooting. Look at that. That's green. And it's a bounce back. It's slightly late. Now, rhythm shooting is so OP that they're actually banning it from pretty much all competitive leagues, or most of them, wagers, everything. It's because it's so generous. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in the green window. You only have to green the tempo. And so I'm going to teach you exactly how I rhythm shoot, especially on fades, different shots. People always ask me, how do you do that? So for starters, you can't hold the sprint button. So for like a standstill shot, you just want to hold down and then flick up. So basically, when you flick up to release the shot, that's the tempo. So you want to flick up very smooth, just like that. But if you go too fast, like if you flick up very, okay, it's because I'm in the my court. It's a little bit easier to green in here. But if you flick up very fast, it'll give you rushed, right? So you got to get that timing down, figure out, you know, what's the right flick. The timing doesn't matter at all. So like if you're shooting with the button X or square from PlayStation, you got to look at your hands. You got to be like, okay, I'm going to release it. That's where I want to release it, right? You got to pay attention. With rhythm shooting, you don't have to pay attention at all. You just have to make sure you get a smooth flick up. So again, hold down, flick up. Don't hold the sprint button. Hold on right there. I was a little bit deep. If you hold the sprint button, it will give you a step back. So I know some people, that'll make some people mad. So make sure you're not holding the sprint button on the standstill. However, a lot of people ask me on my fades solo, do you let go of the sprint button? Because if you try to do it normally, it's going to give you a step back every time. What you have to do on these is you want to go up and then flick down. So you want to hold up, flick down. So this one's kind of the opposite. That is when you are fading, but trust me, it's kind of weird at first, but it is so worth it because I mean, you can green like anything with this. I'm not even kidding. Now, just so you guys know, you don't have to go down, up. You could do it any way you want. You could go left and then right. I don't usually do that. Or you could even hold down and then like spin it up. Like you can hold down, spin it around. Like I'm talking about the right stick, obviously. There's a bunch of different ways to rhythm shoot. You could test them all out. But what I do is I hold down, flick up, just get the smoothness of that tempo down. And I mean, I'm going to be shooting like 80% from 3 probably in like 2 days. The next thing I want to show you guys while I'm still in the my court is that fading is very broken in this game. I think Mike Wang is actually looking into it. I think it's a little bit too OP, but yeah, make sure you are fading a lot. You don't have to stop and set your feet. A lot of people will dribble around, stop, let the defender kind of close out before they get that shot off. You don't got to wait. You don't have to wait for that defender. Just pull it, just fade. I'm telling you, especially if you get the rhythm shooting down, just start fading. It should be harder. It should be a hard shot to hit, but in this game, it's not. It's not. You don't have to stop and, you know, let the defender, obviously you're not trying to let the defender close out, but if you stop and set your feet, you're letting the defender close out. You don't have to do that. Just run, just fade everything. And the next thing is adrenaline. You guys see the 3 little bars underneath. Now I have 2, and then if I keep dribbling, now I have 1 left. Now I have 0. It is pretty tough to shoot with no adrenaline, even with rhythm shooting. I mean, it does help, but I'll probably green it in here because it's my court. But I usually don't make shots when I lose my adrenaline. Now, there is one way to avoid it, and that is by left stick canceling. I don't do it too much, but it's when you move your left stick right after doing a dribble move. So if you're spamming the escape, just like this, you're gonna lose adrenaline, right? But if you move your left stick, let me get my adrenaline back. I don't really do this too much. I'm gonna have to honestly start labbing it more. If you move your left stick and get the left stick canceled down, you can spam the same moves without losing any adrenaline, and so it is going to be easier to make shots. But that's more of a dribble tutorial thing, so you might want to learn the left stick cancel. And the next thing is I just want to show you a few moves that I use to score very easily and get 3s off. Now you might want my drill moves. I'll probably link that in the description, or if not, it's on my channel. But one of them is going to be this move, just the snatch into the D-book aggressive. That's a very good move, especially with the contest in this game. Just shooting off that, unless he's like perfectly in front of your face, this is usually going to be open. Another one is just doing the escape, running out and just fading. That's pretty much open like 90% of the time, or off the snatch back as well. Also, any cross launch, like you could cross launch off the snatch, or you could do an escape cross launch off that, or a tween cross launch off that, and then just fade off of it. I'm making it look crazy. I mean, my comments, you should see the comments when I'm streaming. People think I'm cheating, but when you start rhythm shooting, I mean, you could really just start making some crazy shots, because right there, look at the timing is slightly early. It doesn't matter though, because the tempo is excellent. Now, the next tip I have for you guys, and this is like a requirement, like it's not even like, oh, you should do this. No, you like pretty much have to do this if you want to be a good shooter, and that is going to be by buying jump shot boosts. Now, I have unlimited, so my boosts never go down. That's why I have 1 of each, because they never go down, because I'm in a top crew and I have the unlimited boost right here. So if I play with a crew member, I have unlimited boosts whenever I'm playing. Yeah, go to progression, go to get boosts, and then make sure you're buying jump shot boost. This actually helps you. It does. You feel the difference when you have them compared to when you don't. And then you guys could buy Gatorade. I don't really recommend it, but I do have unlimited, so I have 1 of each right now. And then the additional turbo meter is also going to be a big help, because stamina matters, adrenaline matters, all that. So make sure you're doing your workouts in the Gatorade training facility to get that additional turbo meter. The next thing, and this is very important, and I actually don't know what I'm about to see when I do this, but okay, so it's going to be hot zone. Now, I not only have hot zones, but I have lethal zones as well. The purple zones are lethal. It is very tough for me to miss from those zones when I'm wide open. Now, my graph kind of looks a little weird, but it makes sense because I fade a lot in the corners. Fading middies with rhythm shooting wide open, it's so hard to miss. It's genuinely a challenge to miss wide open with rhythm shooting in the mid-range. So a lot of the time I just run to the baseline, fade there, fade left, fade right. That's why I have the hot zones there. But then I also have lethal zones. So you want to make sure you get your lethal zones. If you pull out the map, you're going to want to go right here to the art of shooting gym. Now, this next tip is very, very important. If you're deep in with this 2K stuff, you probably already know this, but this is going to be your settings. Now, as far as the controller settings go, there's nothing really in here. I mean, you have the shot timing visual cue, but with rhythm shooting, this doesn't really matter. I think it's on release automatically, but actually the timing doesn't matter. It's all tempo. So yeah, this doesn't matter if you're going to rhythm shoot, but also if you make a custom jump shot, the custom jump shot overrides this setting. So this setting really doesn't matter unless you just are not using a custom jump shot, which I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Yeah, you want to copy down all of these settings for the shooting, and if you want the rest, I mean, here they are. What you really want is in the customize HUD. Now, you guys see shot meter shots. Visibility for shots, you want to put this off. This is how you turn off your shot meter. It's not in the controller settings, it's not in the settings. A lot of people get this confused. You want to go into customize HUD, shot meter shots, and then turn this off. This gives you a boost. Mike Wong has confirmed it's been this way since 2K20. You get a boost by turning your shot meter off. It's a huge boost too, by the way. So your green window is going to be bigger if you have your shot meter off, and you can memorize by muscle memory or just looking at your player, you know, when to release the ball. But again, with rhythm shooting, you don't even have to look at your player, because you could shoot a very early, but as long as the tempo's good, it's going in. You can shoot a very late. As long as the tempo's good, it's going in. So that's why I really recommend you get rhythm shooting down. But if you want to shoot the button, still, that is a very viable option. And then the next thing in here is in the bottom left-hand corner. That is going to be shot feedback. Put your visibility on all shots. Some people go simple, but we have instant greens back. There's really no reason to go simple. All shots will show you the coverage. If you're using simple, it's not going to show you, you know, if you got a 50% contested or if it was wide open. You kind of have to like ask your teammate. It's really annoying. I don't know why you'd use that. Put this on all shots. This will also show you if you shoot, you know, slightly rushed, very early, whatever. And so you can kind of adjust and time your shots better. Next thing I want to talk about is takeovers. Now, if you go to progression, takeover, you guys can see I have custom takeovers. Basically how you get that is you have to unlock every single takeover, which you get takeover tokens at the end of games. If you didn't know, it's right next to your rep bar. So that's how you do it. So you guys can see my custom takeovers on the top, but I want to talk about deep bomber. So you guys can see right here on the underdog takeover, I have deep bomber takeover ability. This thing is crazy. It's broken. If you watch a stream or if you watch someone play with it, you're gonna think they're cheating because of how broken, not broken, but it's kind of broken. Like you could pull from so far back, like 40 feet out, and it's actually a good shot. Like when I have deep bomber, you not only have to guard me at the 3-point line, but like 10 feet behind the 3-point line. No troll. Hydration Hero is another really good one because it prevents adrenaline and stamina drain. So you're gonna have a lot of adrenaline and stamina with this takeover. It's actually pretty OP, but deep bomber is crazy for shooting. And then the next thing I want to talk about is in progression, and that's going to be your badges and your build specialization. So it really depends on your build. You don't want to just force going shooting build specialization, but if you take a look at my build here, you guys will see I'm going to be a very good shooter. And the way I built my build was to go with the shooting path so that I can get a few shooting cap breakers to put it on my 3-pointer, and then just help out my shooting with the extra shooting badge perk. So I don't even have it done yet, but in a few days or maybe a week, I probably will. If I go to my badges though, you guys will see this is what I have my badge boosters, my badge perks on. Now I will say I hit top 10. So some of my badges, like you'll see right here, some of my badges are boosted. Like set shot specialist is not on my badge perks, shifty shooter, and I believe Dead Eye also not in my badge perks, but those are good badges to boost as well. If you want to shoot better, make sure you are boosting those badges. Like I probably wouldn't have challenger on. I'd probably go with, you know, shifty shooter or something like that. But when I hit top 10, those badges got boosted and I badge elevated lighting launch. But yeah, make sure you guys are boosting some of your shooting badges. They're some of the most important badges in the game to boost. And once again, something I can't stress enough is make sure you are rhythm shooting. Button shooting is also very good. I was shooting, you know, 73% from 3 with button, but then once I started rhythm shooting, I started taking some crazy shots. Fading was just even more OP, and my 3-point percentage is now up above 77%. So make sure you're midi fading. I only have an 85 midi, and I shoot probably 97% on that shot right there. I'll just speed boost out. This shot is so open, especially with how the contest system is. Another thing, especially if you're on a taller build, like a 7-footer or even like a 6'8", I'm 6'6", so when we're in a small guard, you can shoot over them until they drop a patch in season 2. You can just shoot over so many people. Like they really have to be right on you, or else it's gonna be open, or maybe like a 4%. But yeah, just shoot with confidence in this game. Trust me, it's gonna take you far. If you guys aren't using NBA 2K Labs, code solo, again, link in the description. I will link a jump shot video also in the description. So make sure you guys are getting the best jump shots for all of your builds. Subscribe if this video helped you out at all. I think it's really going to turn you guys into better shooters if you guys listen to the tips that I gave. And if you enjoyed this video, click the video pop to your screen right now.